ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलम् श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादा सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च श्रीकृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणी करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यं। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा। All glories to Lord Chaitanya, all glories to Lord Nityananda, all glories to Advaita Chandra, and all glories to all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya. चैतन्येन जन्म यात्रा फागुनी पूर्णिमा ब्रह्मा आदि एति धीरा करे आराधना. Lord Chaitanya appeared on the full moon night of the month of Fagun, a day thus worshipped by Brahma and others. So, as we heard about the appearance of the Lord on the Fagun Purnima, and this day became the worshipable day by all the devatas headed by Brahmaji. Actually, in North India, it's the same day when we celebrate Holi festival. Holi, नहीं होलिका दहन ना होलिका दहन होलिका दहन होलिका दहन परम पवित्र तिथि भक्त स्वरूपिणी यही अवतीर्ण है लेना द्विजमणि. This day is the reservoir of devotional service and therefore most sanctified because the Supreme Lord, the best of Brahmanas, appeared on that day. Nityananda Janma Maghi Shukla Trayodasi Gaura Chandra Prakasha Paguni Purnamasi. Lord Nityananda Prabhu appeared on the 13th day of the waxing moon in the month of Magh. 13th day of the waxing moon. And Gaurachandra appeared on the full moon evening in the month of Fagun. So Nityananda Prabhu had appeared much earlier, and his date of appearance also is before Gaur Purnima. So when the year starts, Georgian calendar, whatever the English calendar that we follow, first Nityananda Triyodashi comes, and then we celebrate Gaur Purnima or the appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And with the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, New Year starts with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance. So Gaur Purnima is the first day of the New Year. Currently we are at the 540th year of appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sarvayatra Mangale Dui Punyatithi Sarva Shobha Lagna Adeshtanahaya Iti. These 2 days are most auspicious because all favorable planetary conjunctions are present on these days. So which are these 2 days? Nityananda Triyodashi and Gaur Purnima. Eteke etui tithi karila sevana Krishna bhakti haya khande avidya bandhana. So Vrindavan Das Thakur is giving us a huge revelation here. Etike e Dui Tithi Karile Sevan Krishna Bhakti Hai Khande Avidya Bandhan. So if one observes these 2 dates, which means one celebrates these 2 days. So on Nityanan Triodashi, we fast for half day. For Gaur Purnima, we fast for till moon rise. And then we have the Abhishek of the deities. And we have grand celebration, lot of kirtan. We hear about the glories of Lord Nityananda Prabhu and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And devotees offer many prayers. And they render many different kinds of services to the deities. For Nityananda Triodashi, we offer a special dress, no?
Dry fruit
dress. So devotees will wake up whole night, whole day. They will start a previous day, whole day, whole night. They make beautiful dresses for the deities.
Dry fruit dress, so they start making many days in advance, especially the garlands, because this thick garlands they make with different dry fruits.
So it is a spectacle to behold. So when next Nityananda Triodashi will come now next year only, but if you have chance, please do visit and have beautiful darshan
at ISKCON
Chennai. Therefore, whoever observes these 2 days attains devotion to Krishna. So there are 2 things that happen. Krishna Bhakti Haya, we receive, we attain devotion to Krishna. And second is Khande, Avidya Bandhan. So avidya or ignorance which has bound us, that is destroyed. Freedom from the bondage of ignorance. ईश्वरेण जन्मतिथि येन पवित्र वैष्णवेरसे माता तिथिरचरित्र.
Just as the appearance day of the Lord is sanctified, the appearance days of the Vaishnavas are also. And that is why in ISKCON we have the culture of celebrating the appearance day of all the prominent acharyas. Not only Vishnu Tattva, but all the prominent acharyas' Janmatithi is also celebrated.
And
half-day fasting.
And their disappearance day is also celebrated. So Avirbhav when they appeared, Tirobhav when they disappeared. So both the dates we celebrate. Gaurachandra Avirbhava Shune Jane Prabhu Dukha Nahi Tara Janmeva Marane. What benedictions! Yes.
Gaur Chandra Avirbhav, about the appearance of Gaur Chandra, which we have been discussing in last 3-4 days. So whoever hears about the appearance of Lord Gaur Chandra will never feel distress either during this life or at the time of death. So the time of death is otherwise understood as per the Puranas. The Garud Puran especially describes it such a difficult time. But that time also a person will not feel pain, because if we hear about the Gaur Chandra's appearance and we become attracted, and mind would be dwelling on Gaur Chandra.
Shunil Chaitanya Katha Bhakti Phaladhare Janme Janme Chaitanya Sanghe Avatare. By hearing the topics of Sri Chaitanya, one attains the fruit of devotional service to the Supreme Lord and accompanies the Lord in his pastimes, life after life.
Hari Hari.
So today morning we were discussing this. So by hearing the topics of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what happens? We attain the fruit of devotional service. What is that fruit? Is it apple or it is mango? What fruit is it? So the fruit of devotional service is to attain Krishna Prem. Just by hearing the topics of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we'll attain Krishna Prem, and we'll have the greatest of all fortunes to accompany the Lord. Whenever next he comes and performs his pastimes, wherever he's doing that, we will enter into the personal entourage of the Lord and will travel with him wherever he is taking avatar and in the spiritual world. Bhakta Sange Gaura Chandra Pade Namaskara इथे अपराध किछु न हो का अमर.
So the author, who's non-different from Vyasadev, what he is telling is that he is offering respectful obeisances unto Sri Gaurachandra along with his devotees, so that I may not commit any offenses at their feet. So he's taking so humbly, he is taking the position of a servant, offering obeisances and seeking benediction so that he does not commit any offense while composing this beautiful, beautiful narration. Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Nityananda Chand Jana Vrindavan Das Tachu Pada Yoge Gana. Accepting Sri Chaitanya and Nityanand Prabhu as my life and soul, I, Vrindavan Das, sing the glories of their lotus feet.
So now we will enter into the next chapter, name giving ceremony, childhood pastime, and thieves kidnapping the Lord. Jaya Jaya Kamala Nayana
Gaura Chandra Jaya Jaya Tomar Mera Bhakta Vrinda.
All glories to the lotus eye, Lord Gaurachandra. All glories to your devotees who are filled with pure love of Godhead. See, my dear devotees, we are reading such beautiful benedictions are there just by Shravan or just by hearing about the pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So it's by great fortune that there is an opportunity during this Purushottam month that every single day we get to hear the condensed nectar of Chaitanya Leela. So my request, because I'm seeing that some of you are joining now, so if for this 1 month, if somehow we can block our time and 30 minutes and be there in time so that we do not miss even one drop of nectar.
हे न शुभ दृष्टि प्रभु करह माया आहर्निश चित्त ये न बजाये तो माया. O my Lord, please cast your glance of causeless mercy on me, so that my mind may worship you day and night. So this prayer is by Vrindavan Das Thakur, and this is our prayer. He na shubha drishti prabhu karaha e mayaya. So please, you cast your merciful glance. If you come to the temple, the deities are looking, and sometimes you have darshan, sometimes you see that Lord is directly looking at you, looking at us. So please cast your glance of causeless mercy on me, so that my mind may worship you, not just during one time in the day, but whole day and whole night, 24/7.
Putrera Shrimukha Dekhi Brahmani Brahmana Ananda Sagare Dohe Vase Anukshana. So if we who are just hearing the narration of what was happening and we feel so blissful, so can we imagine how Jagannath Mishra and Shachi Mata would be feeling? So it is described seeing their son's beautiful face, the Brahman couple constantly floated in an ocean of bliss. Bhaire dekhiya Vishwarup Bhagavana
Asiya Karena Kole Anandera Dama. When the most powerful Vishwarup would see his brother, the reservoir of pleasure, he would smile and take him on his lap. So we understand that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had an elder brother, Vishwarup. And what was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's name given yesterday? Anyone remembers? What was the name?
You can type in the chat window. Vishwambhar.
Yes.
Hari Hari.
So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's name was given as Vishwambar at the time of birth, and his elder brother's name is Vishwarupa. So whenever Vishwarupa would see his little baby brother, he would take him on his lap and would smile.
Yat apta varga ache sarva parikare ahar nishchata pethaki balake avare. All the relatives and friends of the Lord's family would gather around the child both day and night. So he was such an attractive child. I mean, small babies are anyway so attractive. And here is the Supreme Lord in the form of small baby. So very, very attractive boy.
Vishnu Raksha Paude ke Devi Raksha Pade Mantra Padi Ghara ke Chari Dige Vede. Some would recite mantras invoking Lord Vishnu's protection, and some would recite mantras invoking Goddess Durga's protection. Others would chant mantras while circumambulating the house. So everybody was ecstatic, and out of great love, parental love, Vasalya Bhav towards the child, these family, relatives, friends, nearby neighbors, they would come and recite mantras of Lord Vishnu for protection, of Goddess Durga for child's protection, and sometimes they will circumambulate the house while chanting these mantras. Tavat kabina prabhu kamala lochana Hari nama shuni lera he nata takshana.
Whenever the lotus eye Lord cried, he would stop only upon hearing the chanting of the names of Hari. So now this was another interesting pastime which Lord was performing. He would start crying, and unless and until everyone starts chanting Hari, 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 he would continue to cry.
Parama Sanketa ei sabe buji lena Kandile Hari Nama sabe laina. As everyone came to understand this great mystery, they would all begin to chant the names of Hari whenever the Lord cried. So this was another trick of the Lord, transcendental trick. So when we understand when the child cries, you say, something we'll say and try to hug the child, try to move the child and make the child stop crying. Here, gradually everybody understood. See, whenever this baby Nimai cries, all we have to do is chant Hari Hari, Hare Krishna.
Yahara darshane
mukhe aise Krishna nama Tahare janiha tumi Vaishnava pradhana.
Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, a first class Vaishnav is he whose presence makes others, whose very presence makes others chant the holy name of Krishna. So we will see that this pastime would come a little later. That Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was asked that who is a Vaishnava. So three times he gave three different definitions, and one of the definition was that a first class Vaishnav is that person. He is just present there. He does not preach, he does not talk, he doesn't do anything, but just his presence would make everyone chant Krishna's holy name. So that is what Mahaprabhu is actually demonstrating here.
Sarvaloke avariya thake sarvakshana Kautuka karare sika devagara. When the Lord was while the Lord was constantly surrounded by people, some mischievous demigods played pranks on them. So what had happened is that so many people were around, and in between we heard previously also that how the devis, the demigoddesses came, the demigods came, they changed their, they changed their rupa, appeared like the normal human beings. And the Mother Shachi was looking at them and she's saying, what these beautiful, gorgeous ladies have come from? Who are they? And they were taking the dust from Shachi Mata's lotus feet. And here we see that some demigods were out of great ecstasy. They were playing some mischievous pranks on these people.
Kunadeva
Deva alakshite grihite sambhaya. Chaya dekhi sabe bole, hey chor yaya.
One of them secretly entered the Lord's house, and when the people saw his shadow, they exclaimed, "There goes the thief!" So, like that, they were like, "Who's there? Suddenly, who has come? Who's going? Whose shadow is that?"
Narsimha Narsimha ke kare dhvani. Aparajitara stotra karo mokhe shuni. Someone chanted Narsimha, Narsimha, and someone offered prayers to Aparajita, goddess Durga. Nana mantra ke dasha dik bandhkare. Utila parama kala ravashachi gare.
Someone else would protect the 10 directions by mantra. In this way, a commotion arose in the house of Mother Shachi. So, this is Devata's prank that they have just come and they people could not see them, but they could see some shadow type thing walking. And they are all so scared and perturbed that who's he? Who's he? Is he a thief? Let me call Nrsimha or Durga or different mantras for protection. Prabhu dekhi grihe
Devayaya Sabe bole mata ase upalaya. As the demigod left the house after seeing the Lord, everyone exclaimed, "There he goes!" Keha bole dhara dhara chorayaya. Narsimha Narsimha keha dakaye sadaya.
Someone said, catch him, there goes the thief. Someone else repeatedly chanted, Nrsimha, Nrsimha, Nrsimha. Kon oja bole aji
Lambala
na janis Nrsim tera pratap vishala.
One exorcist, Ojha. Ojhas are exorcists. Some ghost comes, this person will have the knowledge of
Chanting mantras.
exorcising the ghost from the body. So when exorcist said, so the exorcist was also there. He said, "You are lucky. You escaped today." Whom is he talking to? He's talking to that Devata who is just passing away as a shadow.
Whom he is thinking is the ghost.
Whom he is thinking as a ghost. Yes. You are lucky today. You escaped today. You don't know the great power of Lord Narsimhadev.
Sekhane thaki deva hase alakshite
Paripurna haila mas sekai mate.
The demigods who were secretly standing there watching everything began to laugh. And in this way, 1 month passed. So all these pranks and Mahaprabhu's darshan and Mahaprabhu's crying and everybody chanting Hari Hari. So all this and 1 month passed away.
Balaka utthana parve yatanari gana. Shachi sange ganga snane kadila gamana. On the occasion of the child's coming out of the maternity room, the ladies accompanied Shachi Devi for a bath in the Ganges. So what happens when the child takes birth? Both the mother and the child remain in the Prasuti Graha or the maternity room for what, 40 days? In this case, probably 30 days. So it's considered a period of contamination, and then after that they come out. So in this case, because they are on the banks of Ganga, so they are coming out, Shachi Mata with baby, and the ladies also accompanying her, and they are going to Ganga for taking bath. Vadya Gita Kolahale Kari Ganga Snana. Aage Ganga Pujita Be Gela Shashti Sthana.
As they went for bath, they sang and played musical instruments. They first worshipped the Ganges And then they went to worship Shashti. यथा विधि पूजी सब
देवेर चरण आइले न गृहे परिपूर्णनारिगण. After properly worshipping the feet of all the gods, the ladies returned home feeling satisfied. Kai kala taila stura guya pana sabare dilena ai kariya samana.
Mother Shachi then respectfully distributed what all she distributed: roasted
Khai.
paddy, call it khai, bananas or kala, mustard oil, tel, vermilion, sindoor, betel nut, and pan to the ladies. So these are the auspicious items which Mother Shachi distributed because she was out with her son from the contamination period. She has taken Ganga bath and then she is distributing these items.
Balakeri ashishiya sarvanarigana chalile na grihe vandi aira charana. Balakere ashishiya. So sarvanarigan. So all the ladies then blessed the child, offered obeisances to Mother Shachi, and departed for their respective homes. So for so long they were here only.
They had come with her for Ganga Snan. So after that, now they are returning.
कराइते चाहे प्रभु अपना कीर्तन एतदर्थे करे प्रभु सघने रुदन.
The Lord wanted everyone to chant His holy names, so He cried frequently. So He knew that when I will cry, they will chant Hari Hari. So He would cry, and then they will chant, and then again after some time He'll cry.
यत यत प्रबोध कराय नारी गणा प्रभु पुनः पुनः करी करये क्रंदना. The more ladies try to pacify the Lord, the more he will cry because they are not chanting. Hari Hari Bali Adi Dake Sarva Jane Kavi Prabhu Hasi Chana Shri Chandra Vadane.
But as soon as they chanted the name of Hari, the Lord would smile and look at them with his moon-like face. So same as our situation, my dear devotees. When we chant with love the name of Hari, or when we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, the Lord smiles. And the Lord look at us when we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Janiya Prabhu Chitta Sarvajana Meli Sadai Balena Hari Diya Karatali. Knowing the heart of the Lord, everyone continually chanted the name of Hari while clapping their hands. आनंदी कराये सबे हरि संकीर्तना हरि नामे पूर्ण हैला शचिर भवना.
Everyone happily performed congregational chanting of the name of Hari, and thus Shachi's house became filled with the sound of the holy name of Hari. So when we go to Mayapur, like this year, ISKCON Chennai Study Gita would be taking the yatra to Mayapur, and all of you are invited to join so that we can personally go there in Shachi Bhavan and do this Kirtan Hari Hari.
मत वैसे प्रभु जगन्नाथ घरे गुप्त भावे गोपालेरा प्राय के निकारे. As the Lord resided in the house of Jagannath Mishra, he secretly performed pastimes similar to those of Gopal Krishna. Now we understand the person is same. Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they are same. this same person. So Krishna would perform so many childhood pastimes in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj under the loving care of Yashoda. And similarly, the Lord residing in Jagannath Mishra, he secretly performed similar pastimes.
ये समय खाना ना
थाके के हगारे ये किछु थाका ये घरे सकल वितारे वितारिय सकल नायाचारी भीते सर्व घर भरे तैला दुग्ध घोल घृते.
whenever there was no one home, the Lord would scatter things here and there, and then pour oil, milk, buttermilk, and ghee on the floor. So that is why it is mentioned that just like how Gopal would do the Leelas in Vrindavan, similarly, Nimai is doing Leelas in Navadvip.
जननी आई से ना जानिया पारे शयने आचे ना प्रभु करे ना रोदने. When he understood that his mother was coming, he would lie down and begin to cry.
So before mother scolds, he himself would start crying.
Hari Hari Baliya San Kare Maya घर देखे सब द्रव्य गगड़िया.
In order to pacify the crying child, Mother Shachi would chant the name of Hari. Then she noticed the big mess in the room and inquired. So what she inquires and what would happen next, we will read tomorrow. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare.
And yes, today morning the activity which was given to all of us is that there is this playlist of Vrindavan Yatra. It is a five lecture series. So what we expect and request you to, if you can watch the whole thing in one day, like one lecture, 5 days, or at least part. So 15 minutes of the lecture, and you will feel that you are actually there in Vrindavan. So please do check out that, and we will see you tomorrow morning. Hare Krishna.